Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2. I love that you joined us. Welcome to the work on diabetes with my guest today. Her blood sugar monitor is out of range to her satisfaction, and she's fearful. So if you have fear around your health, this one's for you. Let's move into part 2. Okay, sweetie, let's look at 3. In that situation, to get what you want in number 2, what advice would you offer that monitor diabetes? You're thinking.
My blood sugar should stay stable. My blood sugar should be predictable. My blood sugar shouldn't spike so high. My blood sugar shouldn't make me feel fear or like I'm failing.
Your blood sugar should stay stable. Is it true? Another opportunity to look back at the last 48 hours or the last whatever it is. Your blood sugar should stay stable. Is it true in that situation? Is there anything you did that or didn't do that might, or something you ate or your timing, anything you could improve on? You didn't do it wrong. This is Earth School. It grows us. Anything show up there that's valuable when you think the thought, my blood sugar should stay stable and it's higher than you want it?
Yeah, it shouldn't stay stable in this situation.
And in those last time before you measured it, and now in that situation, were you upset? Did you become angry or frustrated? You know, not just what you ate or drank, but you're emotional.
Yes.
So your blood sugar should stay stable. Is it true? And when you query that, were you angry? It doesn't mean that's why the monitor moved, but you're inviting intelligence to come up because we can't change what we're unaware of. But when we're open, as you are, we have an option to change it. Whether we do or not, we're awake to the potential of why it might be a little higher. I wouldn't expect it, but could be.
Yeah, what I'm realizing is actually blood sugar doesn't lie. Like, it doesn't create illusion.
Yeah.
It just responds to,
Cause and effect.
Physics.
Yes. And there's mental physics, and that is the cause of emotional physics, like the physical. And you didn't give you diabetes. This is your Earth School. This is your curriculum, and we all have our own curriculum. So turn it around. Well, look at the monitor first without the thought blood sugar should stay stable, be predictable. Shouldn't spike so high. Shouldn't make you feel fear.
Yeah, suddenly I just thought, oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
What is going to show me now?
Yeah. It's going from enemy to friend. A real friend. A real good friend.
Yeah.
Someone that'll talk to you and won't be careful. It'll just really, you can trust it.
Greatest teacher, truly.
So my blood sugar should stay stable. Look at the monitor in your mind's eye and live this turnaround. My thoughts about this monitor. My blood sugar should stay stable.
Yes.
When I'm looking at the monitor.
100%. My thoughts should stay stable.
Mm-hmm. And my monitor is predictable.
Yeah, it is
shows
what
you
it
your
is.
past and shows you how to live in the future. It should show the spike is high. So you can mindfully look back, notice, see what you might change. Maybe there's nothing, you've done your best. Maybe there's something there you could change, even though maybe you would or wouldn't. It's showing it's not gonna stop monitoring the way you want it to monitor. It's gonna monitor. The blood sugar monitor made you feel fear. Turn it around. My thoughts about the monitor
made me feel fear.
Which is truer?
Yeah, my thoughts 100%. When I sleep, I'm not afraid of my blood sugar. I'm not aware of it. Yeah, my thinking about my blood sugar makes me feel fear.
Yeah. Let's go to 4. In that situation, what do you need to be happy when you're looking at that monitor? To be happy, I need?
To be happy, I need my blood sugar to stay in range. I need my blood sugar to be balanced at all times so I can feel safe.
You're diabetic. You need your blood sugar to stay in range. Look at that monitor. Look at its measurement. You need your blood sugar to stay in range. Is it true?
No, it wouldn't be true.
And it is in range. That range, the one the monitor is showing you.
Yeah.
So to be happy, I need blood sugar to stay in range. How do you react when you think that thought? What happens in that situation? Be there now. You're reading the monitor. Notice what the ego offers up and any emotional when you think the thought, I need the blood sugar, my blood sugar to stay in range.
Was just immediate fear.
And look at the cause of fear. Look at those images in your head. You can't feel fear without the ego's images in your head.
Yeah, I see getting complications in the future. How hard it's going to be to manage. Yeah, again, in the past that I did something wrong. And here comes the guilt and shame and the terror about the future, that I didn't do my best to protect it, to manage my health, and that I'm responsible for whatever happens to my body.
And feel the stress as you're witnessing those images.
It's very, very heavy. It's a lot of suffering, truly.
And notice anything your doctor, anything you've read about how stress affects diabetes, blood sugar. Now, who are you without the thought? To be happy, I need my blood sugar to stay in range. Read the monitor. It is in range. It's
in its own range.
Yeah, it's telling you the truth. But with diabetes, it's the truth. It could change in 10 minutes. But it'll show you, the range in the situation where you're at, but it's so changeable. And over time, that monitor, and you're within range. But your ego is going to take that and just slam you around and raise your blood pressure, your blood sugar.
And truly, I don't even know what is the perfect level of blood sugar for me at the moment. Perhaps my body knows better what it's doing.
Yeah, it's a great teacher, that monitor. It'll show you things that maybe medicine can't show you that are specific to you. For example, things about you in particular that are not so common in others, or that doctors can't really identify, that only you as a diabetic can identify. Self-realization. You and that monitor. Yeah. It's like Big Brother watching,
Yeah.
that monitor is, don't mess with me. I'm a monitor. I'm telling I'm reading you. So to be happy, I need to be balanced at times so I can feel safe. So you are not safe. Look at the monitor. Look at your last 24, 48 hours. Anything you could improve, anything that may have affected it. It doesn't mean that it's actual, but things that you yourself weren't okay with, not right or wrong. To be balanced, to be happy, you need your blood sugar to be balanced at times so you can feel safe. In that situation, let's try your thoughts. I need my thoughts about this monitor and my diabetes
to stay balanced so I can feel safe.
So now you're connecting your life and the monitor, the way it looks in the absence of war.
I need my thinking to be balanced, to feel safe.
Yeah. Balance is when you're living in reality, not shoulda, coulda, woulda. All that is just with blame and shame. It's educational. Those things show up, what the ego offers up. It's reminders, education. And it doesn't mean we have to do better, but it's kind to do better. To support yourself in this world. Imagine yourself on your deathbed and you're dying of diabetes and you've done all the right things. You've really done your best. And that's, of course, what you've been doing. So it's not easy for you to imagine that. Not that you don't slip occasionally, but your best. So you're dying, and did you do your best?
Now that I'm dying, I can say that I did.
Well, if you can do it in death, you can do it in life. Because death is life. It's imagined. Just like life. Did you do your best? Did you do it? And I could see all the times I said what I said, did what I did, the things. But in that moment, like you're looking at the monitor and you're upset with it. Okay. And you look back, did you do your best? And all of you, let's say you slept big time, okay? When you notice and get in touch with what you were thinking and believing, when you did what you did, were you doing your best? Considering what you were thinking and believing, did you do your best?
Always, always.
100%. And that is true for all of us. This egoic trance is, no trance, no life. We're dreaming here. To be awake to the dream is, allows us to navigate gratefully. To be happy, I don't need, and read it on number 4.
To be happy, I don't need my blood sugar to be balanced at all times so I can feel safe.
Yeah. The monitor is going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's not about the blood
You know,
sugar.
yeah. It will help you to have an amazing life, a long-lived life. I can see you in your 80s, your 90s, just managing well.
Or not. And that's
Yeah. Well, you know, a worksheet a day keeps hell away. Because diabetes isn't hell, is what we're thinking and believing about our lives. And you've shown us so well, honey. Let's look at 5. In that situation, that monitor is
unpredictable, unreliable, scary, difficult, frustrating.
okay.
Yeah. It's very reliable. Very
That
predictable.
situation, that monitor is reliable.
Predictable. Yeah, but my thinking about it is scary and difficult and frustrating. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, my thoughts are unpredictable, unreliable, scary, and frustrating. And the monitor is what it is.
Perfectly honest.
Maybe the battery's low or something, you can do it again, but the monitor is predictable. I mean, there it is. That's the measurement. Reliable.
Reliable.
There it is. What's the opposite of scary? Clear?
Clear. Yes.
Truthful?
Truthful. Yes.
Opposite of difficult?
Easy. That's easy to understand. Here it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's the opposite of frustrating? Look at the monitor.
Yeah, it's clear. It's manageable.
Comforting. Frustrating, the opposite. Try comforting.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's higher than you want it to be, but it's giving you a good quarry. Is there something you could change? Did you exercise? Did you know, just room to ponder?
Yeah. It's got my back always.
Yeah.
Always honest.
So let's turn it around. My thoughts about the monitor are.
Yes. My thoughts about the monitors are unpredictable, unreliable, scary, difficult, and frustrating.
Yeah. The monitor is not doing those things to you. Your ego is into horrific thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it starts like demanding. You know, you're doing it wrong. You're not doing enough. You know, it's just, oh my gosh, the ego. Once we give it a little room, or it takes a little room, and if we're not awake to it, it can be pretty scary world. Yeah. Okay, sweetie, let's look at 6. And while I have it, a little sidebar here for those of you doing this work. I'm not safe. I'm responsible for my life and death. I'm not saying you're not. It's just a great quarry. Okay, so number 6.
I don't ever want to see my blood sugar spike.
I'm willing to.
I'm willing to see my blood sugar spike.
Yeah, to see if how compatible you are with the gift of that monitor, and what a teacher it is. It's measuring what your ego is not allowing you to do. I look forward to
see my blood sugar spike.
Yeah. Because where your mind goes when you see it high like that, a little higher than you want, the ego just grabs it and runs with here's why.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a very good litmus test to see where the ego kind of steps out of.
Yeah, I love that observation. Yeah, it's steady, and we can't say as much for the ego, but we can understand the ego. And thank you for showing that as our teacher today, honey.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are welcome. Let's get some feedback, honey. Your courage is just awesome. Sean, honey, you have a question.
Yes.
Hey, Sean.
Hi, yeah, I'm reading the book and
Loving What Is?
Yes. And I wanted to ask about and talk about using inquiry to tackle addiction, specifically addiction to pornography. Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about that in general, or I have specific questions.
Yeah. You know, when you said addiction to pornography, I saw this nude body just sprawled. I think I saw it in a museum somewhere, you know, and it was just so beautiful. But when you said that, I saw that. Now, am I addicted or tranced? That wasn't a real woman. That was a state of mind. Did I do it on purpose? No, I did not do that on purpose. But I can entertain it and masturbate, whatever, and long and seek and all of that. But what set me off? Was it reality, or is it this crazy thing I'm entertaining, not right or wrong, just to notice? As long as I entertain it, it's invitation to live here. And it affects you physically. And then it just carries on from there. And that's addiction. It begins with state of mind. Nothing I can do to stop it, but I can know the difference about what it is that's doing me without me wanting to do it, whatever that addiction may be. So, honey, keep talking. I just kind of grabbed it and ran.
Sure. Yeah, because I'm not, I sort of understood what you said, but I also didn't understand what to do with what you just shared.
Well, you know, I'm going to say a word, and do not give it a picture. Okay. Lemon, big, juicy lemon. Okay. Did you see it? Now imagine biting into that lemon. Really, you feel it? Did you get a reaction?
Yeah, I tried not to, but I did.
No, tranced. And you know, that was nothing more than imagery, as I was referring to earlier, you know, virtual reality, just a term for ego.
Okay.
So are you the doer? Are you the cause of your addiction? Did you do that on purpose? I asked you not to give it a picture, but no, something did.
Yeah.
And did you do it on purpose? Stop that. You know, honey, that's it's what you're dealing with. And the ego, when it sees you're not going to act on it, in other words, be drug around by it in that particular addiction, that lemon addiction, and the effect. When the ego really gets it, it's going to send you on another trip. And that trip can be, how can I work with other addicted people? In other words, how can I help people in the same situation? But you, number one, you have to start with yourself and just notice the cause of your addiction. You're not the doer. You're being tranced. That's not a real lemon.
So if I have the thought that now that I have this lemon, like in my head, that I want to go try a lemon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Only I would have used you use your addiction. Hopefully we're all doing that, but it could be the ice cream I see in the freezer. Oh my God, I even felt that in my own way and didn't know it. But self-awareness. Now, I know the cause of addiction. It is the lemon. So then the ego wants to live that out. How else can mind be body?
So just let the image that's not my fault, kind of let it go. And
well, no, just notice. Just it could be your own language, but it could be something like, "Oh, good one. Ah, got me." See that, and then if you can hold out with just noticing, I'm looking out the window now, and when I'm not looking at you, I'm looking out the window and I see the sky and the trees, and now it's an hour or so later, maybe 10 minutes later, and I notice, what happened? What happened to that ego's attempt to get my attention? It's something else took it over.
Okay.
And it's doing the same thing with all other kinds of images and experiences. So it's not as though the ego's going to desert you. It's to understand the ego. I see it as a terrified child fighting for its addiction. And as long as you're tranced, convinced, then, do I have worksheets for you? It's you could go back to first memory. Go back to that very first memory and of when you experienced anything sexual, mother, father, brother, next door neighbor, whatever it is, go back to first memory and write a worksheet on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, honey, I've got a love affair going with this little ego. It's like just this little child that wants to be I am this, I am addicting. I just can't help myself. I'm stopping, all this kind of stuff. So you just cave in and tranced. So it's not trying to change the trance, just noticing. Don't, I like to say don't do it, but I don't, because I know the difference between reality and trance. And like the lemon, it's you actually feel it when you imagine biting into it. It's a big deal. It's how you can believe you even exist. I mean, no one exists in the present. We're either past or future. Did you hear me say past, future? That's past.
Okay.
Love making with the ego. The love affair with the apparent self, not the enemy of, not a battle, not a fight.
Okay, thank you.
Honey, I hope it helps. But if it helps just a teeny tiny bit, it'll give you a practice. And maybe you don't work on your addiction. You work on mother, father, sister, brother, neighbor, whatever it is, worksheets, and notice something shifts and you didn't even try.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just be good to him. Be good to him. He's precious. Oh boy, thank you, Sean. Morgan?
Hello?
Hi. Yes, hello.
It's actually, you say it, Mojgan. This is how you say it.
Mojgan. Oh, that's beautiful. Mojgan.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just listening so deeply but this diabetic worksheet you did today was very beautiful. So I wrote a few things together, and it seems that actually we are our blood sugar. And you can not only say that only the blood sugar, but you can do this with any sickness on this planet.
Yes.
And I would love to tell her that if she is interested, that she should do a lot of worksheets, especially in the morning when she wakes up, because I had a problem with my thyroid, and I had to take tablets every day for over 5 years or 3 years.
Oh.
And that's a problem with my hormones. I had a problem with my hormones. And I have to say, I'm not taking any tablets anymore, and everything is okay. Last time that I did a worksheet with you about a very special chapter in my life, and you helped me out and you guided me through my worksheet. And the more I understood the situation, the scarier I became, because I was so deeply in love. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
But the more I understood the situation, the scarier I became. And this thought is always in my head. That's why I wanted to ask you that, I'm thinking, I wrote it down, I shouldn't have fallen in love. So the reason why like today when I was shopping, this thought appeared in my head.
You know, honey, you do a worksheet and the ego offers up the next worksheet. Just expect it. It's not, I just say this so often, it's not done until it's done. The ego is not going to go down easy. It fights for its life. But with your love and your open-mindedness, you can fill in a worksheet. A worksheet a day keeps hell away. But that's not something I can give anyone. I can give it to myself. And we all have that same opportunity. And what you say is just so valid, honey. And we do a worksheet, it opens up something else. It's not done until it's done.
But what is the end of it? It's not done till it's done. Like, what is the end of it? The end of it is that I will be balanced.
Well, the end of it for me is another worksheet and to be happy in the meantime. And then the ego will offer up the next piece of unfinished business here in Earth School for me. And for all of us. And honey, thank you so much. What you bring up, it's like, this is no kind of quick fix.
No, it doesn't let you go. As I was today, whatever I do in this apartment that I moved in, this thought is always, my head is telling me, now you were in a state of mind that you actually were blind and you weren't able to do anything and you were ruining your life. And now I'm single, I'm alone. Maybe it's going to happen again. Are you going to do this again?
I would do a worksheet. It's going to happen again. I mean, your ego is just really, I'm hearing it just running. And I could identify like 3, maybe 4 worksheets in what you just said. So no quick fix that I'm aware of. That's why I call it the work. I don't call it anything but that,
Okay.
So, oh, honey, oh boy, these worksheets, it's like love making, and don't expect it. You're the love of your life. You are the love of your life. And until you can see it that way, if I could help you, I would.
I wished that I could understand the situation a little bit more, but
so contact customer care, and we'll turn you on to someone that can support you. And thank you for raising your hand, sweetie.
Okay, thank you.
Luke, hey, honey, your feedback on this Aysa's incredible work on diabetes.
Well, thank you. It was really touching, really, really touching to hear the journey and to see someone just in the process of releasing and merging with oneness, with ease and smile and playfulness.
Well, she's got the thing that is necessary. And to do this work, it takes a very open mind. And so she demonstrated for us that it's safe to have an open mind and just go wherever these questions take us.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
And let medicine fill us.
It's again, really touching. And with so much playfulness and yeah, I really, it's the first time I come to those sessions, and the method is,
Oh, honey. Welcome here.
I had a question as well, because a lot of what my ego was resisting to during the whole session is there is, I'm going to paraphrase a quote from an author saying, in order to experience the fullness of love, you have to, some soul have to find an unforgivable wound to forgive and to go through. And so usually in those kind of meetings, I had this tendency to victimize, to have those victimized. Yeah, but my situation is worst, and there is no coming back from the abomination I've been through in my childhood, or whatever the mind is creating. And I was wondering if you have any advice related to really young situation of abuse and stuff like that.
Yeah, your ego will offer something up, and then and you'll think, oh, there's a worksheet, and your ego will say, oh, but that's not the one. That's not the. So the ego, expect the ego to talk you out doing a worksheet, but you can do a judge your neighbor worksheet on something that's just minor and just this small little thing, and it can blow your mind. So it's not about the big one. It's just just mother, father, sister, brother, neighbor, just diabetes.
Okay. Better start small, right?
Yeah. Oh, honey, thank you. NB, honey, I noticed your hand up. Your takeaway?
Thank you so much for doing the work on diabetes. My dad has diabetes. I wish he had the open mind to do the work, but he would never. He would probably just dismiss me. And as I was hearing this session, for me, a lot of the times the worksheets, they only question the thoughts, but it's very hard for me to move into action. So maybe this would help anybody is ask, what is the situation? What can I do about it? And list 5-10 tasks you can actually do to help yourself.
Yeah, that's really powerful. Like find those turnarounds and just challenge yourself to live those turnarounds. And you can't fail if you have the thought you fail. Just thank your ego for sharing and start over. Just continue with those turnarounds. Like I want him to care about me. I question it. I turn it around. I want me to care about him, and my ego go, yeah, but he this and this and that. Just thank the ego for sharing. I want me to care about him. And to live those turnarounds. Oh, and it could be a lot of worksheets before I care about him. But living those turnarounds, it's all about our happiness. It's nothing we have to do. But this is self-help with no teacher but yourself. Thank you, NB. And I'm thinking, sneak the video to your dad and or the whatever way, and just don't expect him to listen. Oh, Alia.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
So your takeaway.
Yeah, my takeaway is a big one. So I haven't been here since a long while. And thank you so much, Aysa, or however you pronounce your pretty name, and Katie, because I have been suffering with back pain for a year and a half. And it flared up this year. And then with this wonderful lady's worksheet and your work together, I was then able to undo so much of mine. And then, and then get to a point where also to think, oh, wow, yeah, I am healthier than ever because I'm really taking care. And do I really want to have this had never happened and all of that? So it was really the perfect timing, the perfect worksheet. Thank you so much. And also the open mind of Aysa and the stillness and the courage, just so much respect. I just loved it. So thank you so much, guys.
She's such an example of the power of an open mind.
So much.
It was just such great teaching.
Absolutely.
If she could do do it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, welcome, honey. So, one more, Linda.
Hi, Katie. Thank you again. And thank you for all the worksheets and all of the things today. I was in touch with on the health one last night when my body was vibrating and I had a moment of being afraid that Lyme disease that I used to have very seriously, like I'm not managing it right. It was just exactly the worksheet. And
Yeah.
as I did it with her, I really saw all the gifts that my body has given me in having, this sensitivity, like, oh my goodness, I do yoga all the time. All these things I would never have had the self-discipline probably to do, but I do. Yeah. I eat well, and I do worksheets, and it's such a gift, that message that my body also will go for addiction in a moment. It will want to eat sugar when I need to do a worksheet. And what a gift that is.
Oh, that's so good. We find our reminders of timing.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, dear. So again, Aysa, thank you for being our teacher today, and all of you, thank you for your contributions. They allow us to hang in here and show up, and Steph and I are grateful for that. And these worksheets, always free on thework.com. They don't take a registration of any kind, and just always by some grace, loving what is. And that would be you. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific Time. At homewithbk.com, let's do the work.